Hey guys, it's me, and I am here to talk about. I'm here to talk about a WWE idea that I have, in general WWE idea I have. And to get in the mood, I got a referee shirt on, so it's pretty cool. But either way, basically, what my idea is that they could make an online game. I mean, something you can play on your computer, not like an online Xbox thing. Basically, what it would be is not an in-browser game. You would have to download an installer, like Minecraft, basically. And you would go to there, and it would basically be like something you would see on a WWE game. It would have exhibition, maybe a career, but the big part would be the actual online mode, which you could. There would be a list of everyone that is currently online. And then you could click on their name and send a friend request to them, and they would accept it, or deny it, I don't know. If they would accept it, they would have to be on your friends list for a certain amount of days, like 30, and then you could ask them if you want to be a tag team partner, but the only way you could actually do that is if you join something called the League. Which you could start, or you can join in on one. Like, let's say you'll be the general manager if you create one, and if it gets popular enough, then you could have your own little roster, and then there would be an option of recording, and you could take the recording from your Xbox and basically upload it to YouTube or whatever like that, or upload it to Twitch. I'm not really sure what the copyright and such on the Xbox One and the PS4 or the Xbox 360 and the PS3, I don't know. So yeah, you can upload that. You can live stream. Piece of fluff. You can live stream, and it would be like you could have like a weekly show, and then here's the best part. For each country, there is at least one whole week. You can own a certain spot on like say you have a show, WCW, just example. You create a WCW show. You send a request to go on to Monday, and then if you go on to Monday, then you can have that slot. And if you do a show on that date, then there will be like a live streams button on the bottom. Sorry. On the bottom, and then you click on that. If there's a current show running, then you can watch it. But you have to at least have a 2-hour show every Monday, and you'll be able to live stream it so everyone in that certain country could watch it. I'm not going to say all over the world, because there's billions upon billions of people in the world, and I don't think that I don't think we can limit that down the line. I don't even think a country, maybe a state, that may be a little bit shorter. Let's just say country or state. Probably state would work better. Or I don't know. I don't know. My God. But yes, basically you could say, "Can I get the show?" And they would give it to you they would test you for the first week. But if that slot's already taken, you can't take it. You would have to wait until something were to be thrown down. But this is like just the official thing. You can still have your own show, people can follow you and stuff. But this is the official thing. Like, you know how WWE has their main show, but then you can go on Hulu Plus for NXT and stuff like that. Just the extra stuff. They're basically kind of like that. The main 7 days. That'd be cool. You could just go on there every week and you get some brand new content. It'll keep on coming in and coming in, as long as the people are legitimate. And you would have to miss at least 3 weeks to actually be, you have to miss a month. That's 4 episodes right there. You have to miss 4 episodes of airtime, and then you just be kicked from the thing. You can also you can always rejoin, but you just would have to go through a whole process again of waiting and waiting and waiting until there's another open slot. Because I bet as soon as you get kicked, someone else is going up there. So I think that would be a pretty fair system. So that I don't think all 7 shows would be off for 3 weeks and then pop like, yeah, we're back. This way you would get at least 1 episode, 7 episodes a month at the least. You could have basically everything you have on WWE. You could create a championship to be your main championship, your mid-card championship, your tag team championships, and maybe even your Divas championships if you're into that. Also, what you could do is you could cooperate. The 2 league members could cooperate, and they could unify their titles together. Like they could make cameos. Like one superstar could go from WCW, Monday WCW to Thursday Friezo. I don't know, just a random thing. And then so a superstar could go from WCW to Friezo and make a cameo appearance over there, and it'd be cool. And like in a way, we'd all be cooperating. They would all be cooperating. Sorry. Honestly, I'm just making this up as I go along. So I probably should have a piece of paper ready just to do this, but yeah, let me just think for a minute. What else you could have? You could have. Oh, this is a good one. I saw this on a video. I'm not trying to steal this idea, but this is a really good idea. Basically, if you have a tag team partner, you could request for your tag team entrance to be changed, or you can request for your tag team finish to be changed. And be like, hey, is this okay? Can we do this? And then they accept. So just like not only one person is leading the whole entire thing, unless you have a 5-group party, which the leader that originally created all of this gets to change stuff. Also, you would have like leaderboards saying who's the tag team of the month in this country. They would have the United States, the Canada. I don't know my countries. United Kingdom. I don't know my countries that well. Sorry. I guess I just suck at geography. Oh, my cat's over there. What else? I think that's about it. Let me just pull these out. It's hurt my ears. Oh, also, you could sign up to be a referee. You could be a special guest referee, and you could get hired and fired. So if you are just screwing people over every single match, then obviously you could get fired unless the company leader would want that. I don't think that'd be best for the business. But then again, so you can have hired referees. So if the storyline is building up to it, then you could screw someone else over, and then maybe you could somehow transfer into a superstar to face them, or maybe you'll still be a referee when you face them. Also, another idea I kind of had was, this may seem really out of the blue, but you could be a cameraman. Now think about that. There'd be a guy in the back, and there'd be a guy when you're running your show that could switch to different cameras. Like there'll be camera A, B, C, D, E, and like they'd be basically running around the ring, just shooting everything. You can see like, oh, this one has the best view. B, C, A. But remember, this is on a computer, so this computer is basically the best console ever. In my opinion, I would think they would have more hard drive than Xbox. Then again, I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, then again, I do. I don't know. But that would be cool. You could just do that, and also you could have up to 4 commentators. Remember, this is a live stream, so up to 4 commentators are commentating on this match. You want to make it feel like this is going to be an actual fucking show. Also, during a match, you should be able to go to the back. You should be able to go through the entranceway to the back, and then the cameraman follow you. Well, obviously they would follow you. They're a good cameraman. Follow you to the back, and then you... That's always something that I don't understand why they can't implement to an actual WWE game. They were able to do it back on the PS1 or 2, PS2 I think. Yeah, PS2. They were able to do it back on the PS2. They can't do it on the Xbox 360 or on the Xbox One, from what I can believe. I'm not sure about the Xbox One because they haven't produced for the Xbox One yet, but even the Xbox 360, they should be able to go back into the back arena and simulate that. They were able to do it with the other game. I don't even care if it's like the little icon where you just click, you both have to be next to it and transfer over there. And then, like, while they're being transferred over there, like, there could be a little animation of a cameraman going in the back. If there's a cameraman around there, it has to be at least cameraman. Now, you're probably saying, okay, what if one of the players has to take a break or needs to go during a match? Well, if he just needs to take a break like for 5 minutes or so, then you could cut to a commercial, which would be whatever you want. You could sponsor stuff. Probably WWE could have set commercials like the Royal Rumble coming up soon, or whatever pay-per-view, or the little biography on this Daniel Bryan, this WWE superstar coming from the bottom to the top, like that. But if he has to go, sorry, think about this one. I have to think about this one. If he has to go, what would be the situation? There could be an animation when it comes back to him getting severely injured, like something happens during the match which the match can't continue. Like, let's say he gets sorry, I kind of have a cold, and yeah, let's say he gets thrown into the glass. It's some type of glass, like two people are carrying glass, and then they have to cancel it maybe because the guy's bleeding all over. I think there should be at least 3 different types of there should be a G-rated show for the kids, and then a PG-rated show, and then a PG-13 rated show, which would be TV-14, basically, like the old. That's that thing that could be like the old Ruthless Aggression era. But that would kind of suck, because then one would have to be a kids and just dedicate themselves to the kids, and then that'd be kind of limiting it down to like only 5 real shows. That's good, in my opinion. Then again, they can make us a good thing out of G-rated stuff. Now you're probably wondering, what about the cutscenes? They could have voice actors for every superstar, and the guy doesn't have a microphone. So for him. Sorry. Also, there should be like maybe 4 set cameras around the whole entire arena, just to capture the actual ring when they're doing a promo. Another thing is that before each show, which would like air at 7 or 8, maybe, or maybe they could have like little time slots. No, that'd be stupid. Sorry. Little time slots. No, I just said that was stupid. Why the hell did I bring it back up? I keep on saying I have a problem with saying I can't talk consistently. So before the show, they could have an option to have a meeting before then, where basically the general manager is saying, okay everyone, these are the people that are going to be wrestling tonight. You have about each an hour to choose how the way the match is going to go. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Like the guys could set their own show. Oh, I don't know what the hell I just. So yeah, I've dragged on about this long enough. But that's basically how the universe mode would kind of go. So how many of you guys liked it in the comment section? I mean, you guys always comment in there. You guys always comment there, so I mean, I bet I'll get a response out of you this time. I mean, I know I will. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Anyways, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for the 100 subs. I try and always remember to say that. Well, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, have a nice day.